Fitbit Versa 3 promises week-long battery, built-in GPS, and pro-level training insights for an under $200 price tag. Either we've reached budget smartwatch nirvana in 2026, or it's more of the same fitness fantasy. On paper, you get 6+ days of battery, 12-minute fast charge for a day, pure pulse 2.0 heart rate, 5 ATM water resistance, real-time pace and distance without your phone, and a daily readiness score that tells you whether to train or recover. Sounds criminally generous, but here's the thing, I actually lived with it. I trained, slept, showered, and commuted with the Versa 3 for 3 weeks, side by side with a chest strap and a phone from both iOS and Android. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. Here's what Fitbit says this watch will do for you. It's supposed to deliver 6+ days of battery and up to 12 hours of continuous GPS. Track 24/7 heart rate with improved accuracy via Pure Pulse 2.0 and award active zone minutes. Offer built-in GPS so you can leave your phone at home for runs and rides. Coach recovery with a daily readiness score and score your sleep stages and quality. Let you take Bluetooth calls. Use Alexa or Google Assistant and control Spotify from your wrist. Sounds solid, right? Pretty bold claims at 169.99 with a 4.3-star crowd backing it. But here's where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim true phone-free GPS. What you actually get is generally solid tracking in open areas but drift in dense city blocks and under heavy tree cover. Evidence. On a measured 5K loop, my Versa 3 logged 3.12 miles in the park, about 1.5% long, and 3.04 miles downtown, about 1% short. Lock-on typically took 20 to 40 seconds. Once locked, pace smoothed after the first minute. That's fine for casual runners, but if you're chasing PRs, the wobbles can be frustrating. They claim Pure Pulse 2.0 gives better heart rate accuracy. What you actually get is good steady-state tracking with struggles on sharp intervals. Evidence. Matched against a Polar H10 chest strap, Versa 3 was within 2 to 3 BPM on easy runs and brisk walks, but lagged peaks by 5 to 10 BPM during HIIT, then overshot slightly on recovery. That's typical for wrist optics, not a Versa-only issue, but it matters if you train by zones. They claim 6+ days of battery and all-day health. Here's where it gets mathematically impossible to have everything at once. With always-on display off, notifications on, 2 GPS workouts per week, and the SpO2 watch face disabled, I averaged 4.5 to 5 days. Turn on always-on display and SpO2 and add 3 45-minute GPS runs and you're looking at 2 to 3 days. Continuous GPS burned roughly 8 to 10% per hour, aligning with the up to 12 hours spec. The fast charge is legit. About 12 to 15 minutes gave me close to a day. They claim smarter coaching with daily readiness. Reality, it's locked behind Fitbit Premium after your 6-month trial, and that score is influenced by HRV, activity, and sleep. When the data is complete, the recommendations felt reasonable, but miss a night of wearing the watch or have a flaky HRV reading and the guidance swings. The plot twist. You're paying monthly to unlock the thing that makes this watch feel smart. They claim assistance and calls from your wrist. What you actually get is decent voice assistant support and okay call quality indoors. Outdoors, wind noise hits the tiny mic. Android users can reply to texts. iPhone users can't send quick replies, so it skews more convenient on Android. Spotify control is just that, control. No offline Spotify storage. Here's where things get interesting again. Sleep. Fitbit still does consumer-friendly sleep better than most. My sleep scores mapped to how I felt more often than not, with stage tracking that seemed plausible and helpful nudges on bedtime consistency. Not medical grade, but a solid wellness gauge. Battery life. Real world, expect 2 to 5 days depending on settings and workouts. The 6+ days headline is achievable only with conservative use. No always-on, minimal GPS, no SpO2 face. GPS drain around 8 to 10% per hour is in line with similarly thin watches. Fast charge truly saves you when you forget to dock it before a run. What the marketing doesn't mention, enabling the SpO2 watch face to see overnight oxygen can noticeably eat battery and only logs during sleep windows. GPS and fitness tracking. Built-in GPS is convenient and generally accurate in open skies, less so in urban canyons. Active zone minutes are a clever proxy for intensity and do motivate you to push, but are only as good as the HR accuracy driving them. Here's what nobody tells you. For intervals, the HR smoothing can make zone-based training feel a half step behind. If you want precise training load, consider pairing a chest strap to your phone for the workout and letting Fitbit log the rest of your day. Sleep and readiness. Sleep score is consistently useful. Daily readiness can be insightful but sits behind premium after the free period, so value depends on your willingness to subscribe. My 3-week pattern. Readiness lined up with sore leg days and poor sleep nights, but occasionally dinged me after travel days when HRV readings were weird. Smart features and build. The 1.58-inch AMOLED looks crisp and bright outdoors. The haptic button is fine after a day of muscle memory. The Infinity Band is comfortable, though the proprietary strap system means you'll want third-party bands to avoid Fitbit's higher prices. Mic and speaker make quick calls easy when your phone is in the other room, but expect wind noise outside. App ecosystem is thin compared to Apple, but you do get the essentials. 5 ATM water resistance means pool swims are fine. No ECG here, that's a sense thing. Verdict, recommended with caveats. At 169.99 and a 4.3-star track record, Versa 3 is a strong everyday fitness watch if you value battery life, simple coaching, and no-fuss GPS more than an app store and surgical training metrics. Pros: bright AMOLED, comfy design, truly useful sleep tracking, fast charge, decent GPS, and battery that outlasts most smartwatches. Cons: interval HR lag, GPS drift in tough environments, Android gets better texting, and the smartest coaching lives behind a subscription. Worth it if you want a fitness-first wearable that you charge twice a week. Buy with caution if you demand pinpoint GPS, offline music, or you hate subscriptions. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Drop your questions below, tell me what I should test next, and if you want a head-to-head with Apple Watch SE or Garmin Venue SQ2, say the word. New deep dive drops next week. Until then, train smart and spend smarter.